Hello, folks. We are back with another episode of XCOM Long War of the Chosen. It's actually been a very long time since I've touched this game. Not just since maybe a video has been uploaded, so we're gonna have to see what this experience ends up being like. Well, I have to say, for some reason, microphone audio balance is not quite up to snuff. I don't know why. My microphone isn't like... I don't know. Alright, I mean, that's a little better, but we'll see. I don't want to have to project my voice that much. So I had to turn down the game audio. I don't know, it's weird. Okay. Well, whatever. So, where are we? Let's familiarize ourselves. We have nothing going on in the western U.S. region. Their strength is 2, vigilance and forces are 2. There's Avengers power, some more alloys and Illyrium. We have a useless supply drop down here, another strength 2. So this is strength 1, vigilance 1. So that's probably why I'm here. How's our squads looking? Alpha 1 or 3-1 is ready to go. Bravo. Bravo's down 2 people. Oh god, I don't even remember. I'm gonna have to recruit something for that. Do I have the supplies? I do. Decent shot. Same shot, better mobility. And a good dodge, so... Oh, we have a promotion for our Haven Ranger. Come. Oh, I have to actually go to the Haven to edit that. Radar. Gonzo. I'm gonna have to customize Gonzo. Hammer, tire. 3-1, dude. That's crazy. So this becomes Bravo 2-0 then, because that's a new squad. Charlie is not ready to go, and neither is Delta, so it's really going to be sitting on the shoulders of these 2 squads, as well as a full rookie squad. And in 7 days, another squad will be ready with a technical and a juggernaut. Okay. So where are we recruiting right now? We're recruiting in Western US, so let me go to my advisor. Promote him, both barrels. It's kind of the whole point. Let's just scan. Oh no. So it begins. What the fuck? Both of them are in Asia. I mean, technically all 3 of them are over there. What the hell? So we're not going that way then. What the fuck is that? Still vigilance 2, vigilance 3 here. Let's keep scanning. Ah. We completed the Boltcaster. Unlock an alien crate? Sure. See what's in there. Ambush. We have to begin a rescue mission. Okay, this is our first rescue mission. These are intense. I've never experienced an ambush mission with this setup that I have, so I'm a little nervous about that. We're gonna just send an alpha. 11 mobility, that's trash. Okay. We have kind of one of each, so maybe I can drop this to make this folk more flexible here. And I'm excited to use this Shadow Keeper. Operation Vexing Druid. Rescue our boys who were caught on a covert action.
You've got no time to waste. Break cover and move to the extraction point on the double.
Oh, motherfucker. Oh, never mind. What is happening? No, a Viper. Oh, God. Okay. We have to... Hold on. Alright. Alright, so we got quiet here. Let's just have her move up to this full cover. Damn, dude, we have Vipers here. Now, I never really thought about this before. But in Long War, does the location of the actual covert operation affect the combatants? Because that's our first Viper. As far as I can tell. Shit gets scary when the Vipers are around. Alright. So what do we have here? We have a Ranger who can come right up to this combat engineer and blow him to smithereens. And this crossbow, how much damage does that thing do? 3 to 5? So it can take the sentry. I kind of like this play, actually.
I am on my way.
Height elevation, full cover. We didn't quite spot those guys. 100% chance to kill versus a 90% chance to kill. And then we have to reload. Damn, that guy's got an arm on him. To throw that throwing knife for that much damage? That's crazy. We'll make a decision on point blank after we approach. 95% chance to kill. Or 100. It's one of those things where I have 2 shots with this thing. I don't know if I'm going to need to use it again. Let's not take any chances here. On revealed start, not worth taking chances. Nice job. Good shit, man. Good shits. We kind of have to move up here, so... not a whole lot we can really do. So this is our warrior. We haven't used the warrior yet, but they're a sort of long-range shooter with the sword. So the sword is for anything in close. The only problem is the dodge. So here's my thought.
What's over there?
Can we get away with not actually revealing them this turn? Not entirely. You see, no. He sees them in almost every circumstance that I push up. I'm trying to think of a way to do it. No way, I don't see them if I do this? That's pretty risky, though.
Выдвигайся.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
I want these guys in close for this next fight.
Moving.
Let's just put her over here.
Looks like ET's got a party
Ooh,
line.
that's really important to know.
Come get some.
Oh, just like that, they've spotted? Yeah, 28, I mean, I don't even know how you took that Overwatch shot, sir. That didn't look like you saw him at all. Overwatch, Overwatch. These guys are moving. They've entered the fray. Spotted flank unit. That's sad to know. Because this changes the entire move of this trooper. That's why the game's frozen right now. He goes into Overwatch and then moves. And then goes into Overwatch. Okay. So now we have a two-sided attack here. That we have to think about how we're going to use this. So let's start with our Ranger, who I think is in the probably best position to get a flank on this guy. Really, he gets spotted. Oh. Oh. That's interesting.
Roger.
He somehow didn't see him. 71% chance to get a flanking shot, but again, like, what does that do for us? Okay, hear me out. I can't really take these risks on these percentage chances, because if one of these misses, we got the whole lobby on us. This is where you got to use these utils, man. Great start. That's a 1-for-1. Now, this appears to look like full cover. So I'm going to go for it. Nice. Okay, lightning hands. Do I have somebody I can shoot at with lightning hands? I guess... Who am I triggering with this Overwatch? It's that guy over there, eh? Pistol shot that grants concealment if the target is killed. Wow. Wow. Okay, I gotta think about that guy for a second. He's not an Overwatch. He is. I can go combat target on any of these people to take them out of Overwatch. That's something to consider. I can also try to suppress them. My initial thought... I also have a flashbang in the possession of my warrior. I kind of want to do that to the Viper. Problem is he then triggers that Overwatch. So that triggers what? That triggers the... I'm sure that triggers... Let me zoom out here. This is triggering the Viper. Got it. To come into this corner. So anything really triggers the Viper, to be clear. Now, if I move here, though, look at the little cog system that shows up. If I move up to this full cover, the cog shows up on the trooper, which could allow me to kill him somehow with someone. Okay? Let me zoom back in a little bit here. Can I get into a position to kill him? Not really. Damn, this is tough. This is tough. It says it's a 100% chance to hit, and it starts at doing 9 damage. It says this, but the only thing is those Vipers are nimble, dude. I don't know, it says it has a 100% chance to hit, but there's a big chance that that becomes a graze. I could go shield bash. If I stun him and shield bash him, the only thing is I don't, like, feel good about that, per se. Oh my god, this is rough. It only does 3 to 5 damage, which is just not enough. I'm in a tough spot with this character. I gotta find a way to get her out of there. And I think it's gonna have to do with hitting a combat. Damn, dude. This is really rough. Of course it's... Okay, they're both disoriented. So, can I get him into like a position to flank this officer? I mean, I don't need to go... He starts flanking, what's my bonus movement here? Gain 4 mobility. So in theory, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That puts me in half cover to them and gives me a flanking shot on the officer. Guys, desperate times call for desperate measures. Wow, it didn't even give me the full movement. Whatever. He's just too far out of range. 58 is pretty low. What's my character's dodge? 21? 11. Hear me out. This whole plan revolves around me fucking killing that fucking asshole over there. Because I'm wondering if I need to make an adjustment on this. These two have been stunned. I think that takes care of them for the round. Like, I just don't want to get killed by them. I don't think he does. It's really disappointing that this guy wasn't able to actually see the officer. It's just this, like right through here, in theory, you would say, well, look at this little window of vision. He should be able to see him. But he can't, and I'm not sure why. He's feeling proud. His aim is +10. Has nothing to do with his vision. Because here's what I could do. Alright? If I can get a bit of damage on him, okay? like 2 from the combat. And I move... What's this guy's dodge over here, actually? His dodge is so high. I'm thinking I actually try to trigger... I don't think I can. I might have to make an adjustment on this plan. Because if I can actually... Because here's a thought, okay? If I come here, and I take a lightning shot, it's free action, and I shoot him once, and then I hit again with Shadowfall, and he enters concealment, that means that he'll be dead, and the only guy that the team will be exposed to who isn't disoriented in some capacity is way over here, and we'll just focus on taking cover from him. Quiet wouldn't have to worry about it because she's concealed. YOLO.
Copy that.
Lightning hands. 78.
Affirmative.
That's big fat. That's big fat. Now, Shadowfall, same chance.
Time to finish this.
She's concealed. Let's go. Wow, that was big. Okay, Shadowfall is already paying off as a weapon. I kind of went on a limb to make that because I didn't know how effective it would be. But dude, paired with the baseline Lightning Hands ability that I've given all soldiers, that is deadly. To bring her back to concealment is beyond powerful. And it'd be nice to make multiple of those for people. So now my next thought is, because he's the guy that we're taking cover from next-ish, I gotta still be smart about it. So you... I'm gonna put you here, and then I'm gonna put you here.
I'm going.
I could take a shot. I also kind of want to go into Overwatch. 60 aim, though, I mean, I'm just going to take this shot. Grace hit at 4 damage doesn't hurt my feelings, per se. Don't want to make a stupid mistake now and then.
Yes, agreed.
Let's get Leo back into a position where he can actually participate in the next fight. Overwatch, but fully exposed. Acid spit. Misses. I mean, that's about as fat as it gets, folks. This guy's the big problem. He just goes from cover to cover and then overwatches, so he's kind of out of the fight. Right? I mean, this feels like the no-brainer here. This doesn't trigger anything, and it takes him out of the fight. Nice, good work. Collect that loot.
Цель ликвидирована.
How come you can't hop that cover, bro? Come on. Well, on the bright side, I can take a slow fire shot. 8 damage at a base. Be nice to see it hit. The only thing is I need a solution to this fucker first.
Rücke zu Zielkoordinaten vor. Der Doc wird das sicher sehen wollen.
Don't forget, reinforcements can show up here. I go for the throwing knife on him.
Head him that way.
Oh wow, it crits. Well, he's definitely done now.
Roger, Dodger.
Ah!
I've been compromised. It's raining death over here.
Huh.
Come get some.
Full cover. Okay, well. Fair enough, I suppose. It doesn't show them as being exposed, which means he'd have to move to get a shot on
What's
him.
over there?
So let's just roll up to this cover. 69. Let's not even take a chance of missing and just combat protocol him. Oh, it does 1 damage guaranteed hit to those people. I thought it did 2. Wow, that's dumb. I can go shield bash here? No. Wow, I can't actually reach him. Oh my god. No! Unbelievable gaming. That was just a stupid play by me. Now I gotta take a 77. And he misses, and now he's back in the fight. But okay.
Close, but wrong, jerk off.
I mean, I assume that I can get that kill with him alone. We'll finish off this Viper. He only took the 1 damage, so no injuries still. Now we gotta start moving, because those reinforcements are on their way.
Go, go, go.
Position confirmed.
This should be a guarantee, right? 100% chance to kill. Don't grace. Good stuff. Alright, guys.
Got it.
We're out of here.
Whatever.
Oh my god, that was a little intense. I made a mistake with that Overwatch. That could have gone bad.
More X-rays inbound.
More X-rays inbound? That's okay. Because we're getting out of here.
I agree.
Running.
I just want to keep 4 guys in tow in case there is an issue related to this. So let's go ahead and I'll just throw... I'm just gonna do like a smoke.
I am throwing smoke.
In case there's like Overwatch that triggers.
Fire shots.
And they need to run through that smoke to get to the evac site. Alright, so they look like they got dropped way at the far end of the street, so yeah, they don't even see us. What if imagine if you get dropped into an AO, like, in the Advent's perspective.
Correct.
It's like, oh, you know what's interesting? So, we already evac'd our guy. We evac'd our Juggernaut from this position, but because we did that, his, like, half-cover UI is there. I don't know if it's mechanically there or just visually there, but it's funny. Guys, great work. Oh my god. A successful ambush mission, which is crazy, because those are intense, especially with our first Viper. A lot going on there, but flawless, baby! Back in the flawless category. Oh my god. I wondered if we'd ever get another flawless. There was some grim moments, man. I've made some grim decisions and mistakes. We've lost a lot of guys already.
Our peacekeepers will stop at nothing to prevent further attacks by criminal elements such as the one that occurred today. The Elders have total faith in our ability to overcome any and all threats to our peace.
And we got a promotion, so we're gonna have a new named soldier. Plutonium. Oh, interesting. I don't mind the parry concept. So this is an interesting one, the flush concept. So obviously, as it reads, you're essentially taking a shot at somebody that confers defense and dodge penalties and forces them to change position. So wow, that's an interesting little tidbit at the end too. It says flush overrides standard behavior of a unit and forces movement. If used against an enemy that has any abilities that activate on being damaged to interrupt your turn, then flush will disable it in almost all cases. It's good to know. Okay, interesting. I mean, so this is just conceptually, if you absolutely need to get into a position where your aim, and because you have the SMG, your aim isn't necessarily the greatest, this is a nice way to kind of counteract that. I think, like, to be honest with you, I think flush has a bit more utility. So I'm going to go with flush. Wow, we got a lot out of that. A lot of loot. Advanced autoloader. Ray of Life. Extensive ray of psionic light. Healing all living things it touches. Has one charge. Wow. Advanced scope. That's good. Soulstorm. Summon meteors of psionic energy to deal damage to enemies inside a target area. And then cover is destroyed. Wow, that's cool. Advanced Siphon Matrix. On non-lost shield... on non-lost shield kills. Gives 3 ablative points to allies within 15 tiles. 2 charges per mission, 3 turn cooldown. Does that ablative armor stay there, or is it only there for the 3 turns? Is that like that might be an attachment for the shield. I gotta look into that. That's so cool. Advanced laser sight, crystallized meld, obviously stock, side defense, side mobility, or PCS defense and superior speed, and then targeting definition. Any unit seen by this soldier remains permanently visible. Scouting with this soldier will allow enemies to be tracked even if they enter a fog of war. That's cool. Really good stuff, man. That was a valuable mission in a lot of ways. Unlocked the crate biosample, a high-quality sample of alien fluids in sealed containers. This should sell for a bit on the black market, though it may prove useful in the future, so we should keep some in reserve. 1 biosample has been added to your inventory. And we get 61 supplies. We now have a Lance Corporal. Okay. Oh, we have a bond level 1 reached between this technical and the warrior. Let me ignore that for right now, and I will be right back. Alright, sorry about that. So, we're back. Lots to kind of manage after a successful mission like that. First of all, what's going on here? Ah, yes, of course, the Viper. We didn't really have to fight it, thank God. But that's for a reason. This plasma weapon does ungodly amounts of damage. Resistance, we have a new covert action, but let's check the squads first. We have a few, okay, so This squad is all set. They have a bond, so I should actually just commit to that. Bravo is technically also ready to go. We got 8 days wait on Charlie 1, 2, so I'll probably put them on the covert action. Top shelf painter. I gotta customize Leo here. I gotta customize Gonzo. And I gotta customize Plutonium. They all gotta be added to the custom character list, so we'll have to do that nice and quick, and then I'll do everything else. So I'll be right back with that. Alright folks, another pause in the action, but it's to customize our newest sort of heroes of the resistance. First of all, we have Gonzo. Gonzo's a little crazy here. He likes to wear the fluorescent yellow armor, and that's why people call him Gonzo, because they figure this guy won't last long wearing armor like that, but he says it's his favorite color and he doesn't care. He wants to look good out there. So that's Gonzo with the heavy machine gun, big padded up armor, looking pretty cool. Next up we have Talon, who is just straight up rocking a stealth operative uniform. You might recognize this uniform from XCOM Chimera Squad. I've owned the game since it released. I pre-ordered it, but I've actually never played the game. So that's maybe something I gotta try at some point. But he's looking pretty cool, an absolute stealth operative. And then we have Plutonium, who is just cladded up in some metal plating, an absolute shield wall with the welder's mask. So Plutonium. So now that we've got our squads kind of reiterated, we determined that it was going to be best to send out on a covert action Charlie. Also, does that count as another mission for them? Apparently not. But, okay, whatever. So we're going to send out Charlie on covert ops, because they have somebody that's sitting in the... Ooh, Hunt the Chosen? We need a sergeant to do that. So anybody from Charlie. Talon, that's fitting. Painter, love that. Top shelf, that's a pretty elite squad right there, I gotta be honest with you. That is an elite squad of soldiers. They're not really elite, they're far from elite, but they're pretty cool, I gotta say. So we have a scientist available. Why don't we go ahead and... It says 6 days, which is actually fine. That's fine. So, with all that at the base set up again, I need to get another project going. I've kind of been sitting on my thumbs with that one, so let's do the Elerium crate. One thing I'd like to look into is the black market. That new stuff we got, how valuable is it? One day I might wish not to have sold it, but let's just see how much it'll fetch me. We have a lot of stuff here. Biosample, $10. Wow, 74, that's incredible. It's almost worth selling that outright, because I don't know how valuable that would be. I'm gonna sell that. That's too valuable to sell. As in, sorry, it's so valuable that I should sell it. Phase. Oh! Okay, that I'm keeping because that's way too fucking cool. Now let's just confirm that. Anything to buy here? Can bring in another engineer. We can actually bring in an arsonist. Not that we relatively need one. So for now I'm going to sit on my thumbs because maybe I'll build more utility items for my actual squad members. In fact, you know what I should do? Just because I've noticed I have the, I should upgrade the living quarters. Oh, I need power. Dang. I can build a power relay, although it's better to build them in the exposed core. We only have the one, so we'll work towards that first. Is there an Avengers power thing here? There is an Avengers power thing here. Let's grab this, and then I can build it. So my wound recovery times aren't as brutal. How are we looking as far as strength goes? Down to 1 here, but vigilance 3. And they're still working on supplies. Strength is still 3 here. So this is still the best spot to find missions. Oh my god, I can do mechanized warfare. Oh, I feel like that's a big piece of the puzzle for us, man. There's a lot of cool stuff, including the Skulljack, which definitely brings the story forward. But, oh, 1 day for each of those? I mean, the supply demand is so high that I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do mechanized warfare, because I want to do that. 7 days. And then once we finish scanning this power, four days. Oof. A rookie and 2 resistance personnel. Not ideal, but we got to get some more experience for our guys. As long as we can hit the window. So, because they still have this rookie, I'm inclined to save it, so I don't have to deal with that. So we're going to assign Alpha. It looks as though they will hit it, which is incredible. Any more items we can build to diversify how we're working here? I got a smoke grenade for Kelly. We got a frag grenade on Hammer. Tire's got a flash. Plutonium's got nothing. A decoy beacon is a very valuable tool, but we don't want to be burning those supplies too much. Oh, that's cool, okay. Advanced tack tool, alloy bolts, an upgrade to the standard crossbow bolts. Can punch through most armor and block cover, always breaks concealment though. Combat stims. Okay, interesting. What the hell? That's wild. Well, that's pretty cool. I actually like that a lot. Honestly, we don't have the spare supplies, I would say, to be throwing away at these things. Thorn rounds. Hybrid between armor piercing and hollow point. These rounds are designed to shatter after penetration of armor in much more spectacular manner than standard rounds, causing severe bleeding. Only works against biological units. Stun. Powerful electrical charge on impact, possibly stunning the target for an action point. Damage is reduced against organics, but mechanical enemies take extra damage. Yeah, I don't think there's particularly anything here that we really need to... weapons. Command designator. Hidden blades. Breach gun. And a bunch of attachments. Armor. Oh, wow. Provides the ability to mark targets. Costing 1 action point. Does not break concealment. Plus 10 aim can be used at squad sight. Shrinks soldier's detection radius moderately. This is medium armor for perk purposes. The Advent officer torso. So we can start wearing Advent armor to reduce our detection radius. That's pretty cool, man. That's for like an absolute infiltration mission. It's not particularly better than the default armor. It's just for the detection radius. Fill a whole squad with that if you want them to absolutely get in and out without being detected. And then a bunch of different kind of armor mods. Well, a lot of supplies that we don't have access to right now, so I don't think we can quite pull any of that off. So we're just going to launch like this. And the guns are still the most powerful tool in the game. So let's see what we can do with them. Look at that squad. That's a sick team. Okay, so that mission's underway. Let's go back to power. Blue flare. Advanced focus. Mine shield. Assassin bolt set. Talon rounds. Sectoid corpse. That's big. Okay, so ooh, psionics. Psionics is pretty fat, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. Laser weapons is cool, but we're still holding our own as far as pure damage goes. Although that'll slowly drip away, and eventually, when that's gone, you'll regret it the most. But at 5 days, I wanna introduce some new aspects to our run here. I don't want to just be going down the mainline route. We didn't finish scanning for power yet, right? Strength 1, but vigilance still 3 here. What day of it's the 11th. Okay, 10 days. That's pretty good. Do I send that squad? 25 days out. They're not available. They're only available in 5 days. It said 10. So hear me out on this. If I wait the 5 days to start this mission, this will be a full squad that's pretty much ready to go. So it said 10 days, right? Yeah, so we have the time. Once those guys finish training, I'll set up that squad to go out there. Well, resistance mech doesn't hurt my feelings. Time to upgrade. 10 plus. So this puts us back in the green, which should effectually reduce our wound time. 6 days now. And 24 days. Not by much, but some amount anyways. Yeah. Let's, how are we looking? What do you mean I'm not finished scanning? Nah. I didn't start that. Shadow Witch, Soul Killer, Duskwalker. I don't think I mind the covert actions being ambushable. Okay. Awesome. So now I'm just going to dump what I was doing and I'm going to go for the supply cache because that is a big supply drop for us. One thing though I should switch. They're at strength 1 vigilance, so let's go to hiding to reduce that vigilance back down. Because if we can get that vigilance back down to 1, we open up 2 more regions to safely operate in on this early game. We do not want to engage with this location. So we're keeping it on recruit. So the only missions we'll get there is if our ranger susses out any faceless. Nice. That was big. That was a big drop for us. Back to the mech. Minus 10 income on the next one? Oh, that's tough. Okay, this one says 5 days outright. New rookies available to recruit. That's good. So this one says 5 days. 36 hours on this. So now I'm wondering if I just send this crew, because these guys are going to be available in 36 hours. So let me pick the quickest of the two. What are they both at? 5 days, 6 hours, 7 days. So this one's going to go right now. So we're going to have one rookie out there, which I don't like, but it is what it is. Bravo. Let's see here. So we have our guy with our deployable cover. I like that. And alright, interesting. We have a smoke, a flash. We'll go with the 2 frags on this guy, honestly. I'm okay with it. Keeps the assault rifle because his aim's at 70. We've got radar here looking prim and proper. He's got a decoy beacon, which is a really good thing to have for this crew. This will help offset the fact that we have this guy. And then we got our squatty ranger here. So, yeah. Yeah, this is good. Yeah. Okay, so that's that. Then I'm going to go back to the resistance mech for... Oh, do I not have, by the way... No, I do. It's mechanized warfare for 3 days. 3 days, okay, sick. What's that? That's 100? Now I have to go. Oh, fuck. I have to go at normal readiness. If I boost infill, it's going to cost me 25 intel, and it's going to bring them down to extremely light, which right now they are at extremely light anyways. Their readiness is just normal, but this is a prim and proper squad of corporals. So, is this how we're going to end this video? I feel like it's already long. No, you know what? At this, yeah, I think, yeah, at the start of the next episode, we will be on Operation Humble Star.